Saying there's no one
about this. 5 o'clock starts right now.
Happening SYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
A very good morning to you. Welcome in. Just about 5:01 on a Thursday morning, Friday Eve. It is October 2nd.
Spooky.
Well, yeah, some people are a little spooked out because of the frost.
Yeah, frost on the windshield. I didn't have frost on my windshield.
Not here in Onondaga County, right, Kate?
But you said some spots may have.
Some surrounding spots?
Yeah, our frost advisories did not include Onondaga County. We just had some clouds kind of rolling in tonight. They were for our counties north and east of Syracuse. But like Hamilton, they're at 34. There's probably some patchy frost there. We are at 39 in Syracuse. First time since May 12th that we've had temperatures this cold. Cortland at 36. 36 is that magic number that you really need to get some patchy frost going on. But we also have clouds kind of rolling in from the west, so that's helping with that as well. But we are dry once again. Yeah, you may see some extra cloud cover from time to time, but still dry. Temperatures very pleasant, upper 60s for today, but we got a warm up coming at us where summer is like, I'm not ready to give up just yet. We'll have more on that coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, for the second.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good morning to you. It is a cold one out there. We got a couple of spots that are even below freezing. Morrisville at 31, West Woodgate at 30. Redfield is sitting at 32. So, there we go. We just updated as well. So, we're looking at some pretty chilly temperatures. And for some of you, probably the coldest morning you've had since all the way back in May. We've had some frost advisories in effect for this morning. Despite the cold start, we got a very nice afternoon. Temperatures are climbing up to seasonable for this time of year, but it should be a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday with those highs in the upper 60s to even right around 70 degrees farther west you go towards Waterloo and Penn Yan. So we're looking very pleasant today. No issues for frost tonight. It's a milder night tonight. Everyone is staying above 40 degrees, and this is setting us up for a warming trend that's going to take us through the end of the week and this weekend. Tomorrow is beautiful, sunny with a high of 75 in Syracuse and highs in the upper 70s in the Finger Lakes, lower 70s from Watertown, and still dry. No rain taking us all the way through the weekend. It is not until we get to mid next week that we have the chance of any shower. So enjoy this weekend. We have those highs in the 80s. And you want to take advantage of that because we're probably not going to see 80s again until next spring. Rainfall forecast is showing goose egg. Absolutely nothing today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Still nothing. There we go. On Tuesday, we have a little bit. Not much, but at least some rain is starting to enter the picture now. But most of our rain chances are happening on Wednesday. So we got to wait about another 5 to 6 days for any rain showers. High pressure is still very much in control of our weather. Some extra clouds today compared to the last few days, but no rain falling from those clouds. Just very pleasant. We're in the low 60s at lunchtime today with those highs in the upper 60s. So after school, after work, outdoors, just like how it was yesterday, you know, with that sun getting low, it's going to cool off pretty quickly. But our overnight temperatures, not too bad. We wake up in the morning in the 40s and dry for tomorrow. Ample sunshine in the afternoon. There's a little bit of a southwest breeze, which helps warm us back up into the 70s. And we just keep that going into the weekend. We have highs in the low 80s, feeling quite summery around here for Saturday and Sunday. And that spills over into Monday. And then we're probably going to say goodbye to the 80s until the spring. And we'll still enjoy 70s, though, on Tuesday. Again, a few showers begin to develop, but most of our rain is happening on Wednesday.
Okay, right now it is 5-6.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
All right, we're looking pretty good today. It is cold and a little frosty in some spots, but we are warming it up to the upper 60s and sunny again today.
certified as Central New York's most accurate.
If you plan on heading down to Green Lakes at all today, looking beautiful. It is quite chilly this morning, but once that sun comes up, we warm up nicely. Got temperatures in the upper 60s today, which is very comfortable by a lot of people's standards. That is pretty perfect. Speaking of the fallies and heading out to Green Lakes, checking out the foliage, we're just almost at just getting to peak time around here, especially up in the Adirondacks. They're hitting peak this weekend, usually by about second and a half to third week in October is when we peak around here. Not as cold tonight. We got lows in the 40s, no issues of frost. Warmer tomorrow, highs in the 70s, 80s on Saturday, dry, sunny. We'll do it again. In fact, it's even hotter on Sunday.
It's like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be so
She almost
much
benched
fun.
me again. I swear to God, it was a talk behind the scenes. She was like...
It's going to be so much fun. There's going to be alumni, people from generations coming out.
Yeah, she said Canastoga's going to show up.
Yeah, they really are. They're calling it Friday Morning Canastoga.
I love that.
I know, it's going to be really fun. And we got this to preview it. I'm wearing the colors already.
I know, you are into it, yeah.
We got our football, we got our...
We look like we're Boston College fans around here, but that's okay.
No, Canastoga.
Oh, well, we're excited. I'm glad if you're waking up in Canastoga, come on out, see us tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. So, yeah, Kate and I will be out there nice and early. It'll be fun. Welcome in. You know what's not fun? When you see frost. Not all of us, but there's some of us. It feels like football weather.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It came very quickly.
It did, but I'm thankful it's not going to be this cold tomorrow.
Well, we'll have
this
that too.
weekend it will be.
Yeah.
But thankfully it's not going to be this cold tomorrow morning like it is now.
Okay.
It's going to be like 10 degrees warmer
Oh,
in
good.
24 hours. So I'm okay with that. Because we have pretty much everyone is in the 30s right now. We have 34 in Cortland, Hamilton, 39 in Syracuse. The first time we've done that since May 12th. We've been this cold. We got 36 in Norwich. So we've had a clear sky, but some clouds have kind of rolled in from the west. And so that's why we're not as concerned with any frost from Syracuse and into the Finger Lakes. That's why we don't have any advisories there. We'll be in and out of some sun, some clouds, but it's still dry today. And our highs are in the upper 60s.
Thank you, Kate, for
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Thursday, right? Thursday? Okay. I'm losing track of my days. Sky 9 camera looking pretty good as we look out over downtown Syracuse. I was just asking, did you guys see the International Space Station fly over last night? It was right around 7:19 last night. That's not it. That's an airplane. But everything was pretty quiet, though. We were able to catch it last night, especially as it got a little closer towards the southeastern sky, just because it was a little darker out at that point. But it is cold this morning. It's 39. Last time Syracuse was this cold, you got to go all the way back to May 12th, I believe it was. So it's chilly. We've got some patchy frost. Those frost advisories and freeze warnings still in effect until about 8, 9 o'clock this morning. And once we get past this cold start to the day, we'll have a pretty nice one. Now, some districts are off today, but for everyone else who is not, you got a pretty quiet start, but it's just cold this morning. And then this afternoon, mostly sunny. Those temperatures rising up to the upper 60s for today. We got to 66 yesterday. I think we'll do at least 1 or 2 degrees warmer than that, and even pushing 70 as you go deeper into the Finger Lakes. Now, we are not as cold tonight. Got a little bit of a breeze from the southeast and some extra clouds, and so our temperatures for everyone staying above 40 degrees, and that is setting us up for a warming trend that continues tomorrow. We're in the 70s for Friday. Very nice. And then 80s are coming back again this weekend. So summer's giving it one last push here. We have low 80s for both Saturday and Sunday, even on Monday, and it is still dry. Nothing. Oh, look at that. We finally have something. Not until next Tuesday, though. Rainfall forecast is still nothing for the whole Northeast through the weekend, through Monday. Finally start to get in on some showers on Tuesday, but it's really Wednesday. I think we'll see most of our rain here in central New York. Otherwise, this area of high pressure right here, we have a fun saying in the weather world when we have these kind of setups. Big bubble, no trouble. Got a big bubble of high pressure, a dry air, And when that happens, when things are just not moving around, you got no issues for the weather, other than it just being really dry. We'll have our latest drought report coming out later this morning, too. We'll see if last week's rain kind of helped things out a little bit. But other than that, we're all quiet again today. Enjoy the sun. Of course, it turns cooler. We get closer towards sunset. After sunset tonight, our temperatures in the 40s, 70s tomorrow, 80s this weekend, 70s the start of next week.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Alrighty, so for today, we're back into the 60s. It's a bit cold outside now, but for tonight, we're in the 40s, so not as cold, and then 70s for tomorrow. Cools down pretty quickly as you get deeper into the evening, but we look very nice. Not as cold tonight, though. We got lows in the 40s. Tomorrow's a warmer day in the 70s, 80s this weekend. Really, really nice. The entire Northeast is treated to summer's last hurrah around here. We got 80s carrying over into Monday, and then we start to feel a little bit more like October by next weekend.
Okay. I think people are ready for the pumpkin patch, wearing the flannel.
Yeah, and
pumpkin spice latte.
Charlie Brown pumpkin.
Yeah, Charlie Brown pumpkin. There you go. Which takes us to our question of the day. Here we are.
ITheir TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
A very good morning to you. Welcome in. It is 6:01. You have Ryan and Rachel here with you. October 2nd, by the way.
Wow.
And it is starting to feel like October out there.
Yeah, it really is. We were even saying it's almost ready for football season.
Yeah, and it feels that way.
Not for long, though, Kate.
Yeah, some spots with frost this morning, though, or at least an advisory.
Yeah, we've had frost advisories. Some spots picking up a little bit of frost, especially on metal surfaces. We have 32 in Hamilton right now. We're now down to 38. This is Morrisville. There's some frost on the windshield, so you're going to want to give yourself that extra minute or two to maybe dig out the ice scrapers again, or just have that defroster ready to go. All right, you're going to want the sweatshirts heading out the door. We have sunrise at 7:03. Sunset tonight is at 6:43. Mostly sunny, temperatures in the upper 60s this afternoon.
All right, thank you, Kate, for this.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good frosty morning. There is frost on the windshield and on this car. This is live in Morrisville, where we have temperatures. It's been hovering around the freezing mark. And yeah, for a few of you, you're going to be digging out the ice scrapers again, or just giving your car the couple extra minutes to let those defrosters. There we go, in the U-Haul trucks there. Yeah, it's going to be a few minutes before they'll be able to kind of defrost. Look at this tower cam. Beautiful. Got Venus right there. We had the International Space Station fly overhead last night. We even had some glimmers of the Northern Lights last night for some of you. So our sky has been really out to play this week, and we have a beautiful sunrise. We are cold, though. At the Syracuse airport, it's 38 degrees. April 28th was the last time, more than 5 months ago, that we were this cold. And so there's Morrisville sitting at 32. We have 34 in Westmoreland and 35 in Tully. So it is a chilly start to our day. You're definitely going to want the jackets, the sweatshirts, the fleece coats, whatever as you're heading out the door. We've got a nice blend of sun and clouds this morning, and then we're featuring a mostly sunny sky this afternoon. Our temperatures still very nice. They're seasonable in the upper 60s, very comfortable today. And even around 70 as you go into the Finger Lakes. Now, tonight, though, is not going to be as cold. No issues of any frost tonight. We have our lows in the 40s, a little bit of a southeast wind, and some extra clouds. And a warming trend is going to start. 70s are back here tomorrow. 80s this weekend. Lots of sunshine. Summer is giving it one last go around here this weekend. Still dry, still no rain all the way through Monday. We're finally dealing with a little bit of rain, not much, but at least some on Tuesday, but most of it is going to happen on Wednesday. So big area of high pressure remains in control, still no issues at all. Once we get through this morning's frost, we have sun breaking through the clouds, and that rises those temperatures into the upper 60s for today. Still dry, so very pleasant. Not as windy as it was yesterday either, and because the wind is now a little bit more from the south, our temperatures should be a few degrees warmer today, and we keep that going all the way through the end of the week. Friday, 70s. Again, we're not waking up as cold tomorrow. No frost tomorrow morning, so you can bring the plants back out later this morning. Our frost advisories expire around 8, 9 o'clock, and then, feeling like summer. Maybe if you didn't close the pool yet, you can get one last dip in this weekend at 80s.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have closed them, but, maybe if you didn't, there you go.
Yeah, someone actually was on Facebook commenting on your forecast, and they were saying that they're glad they didn't close it yet. So there's one person there.
She's smiling.
All right, today.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
So if you plan on doing any apple picking for today, well, it looks very pleasant. Yes, it is a cold start to our day, but mid-60s this afternoon. You got sunshine. It is nice and comfortably warm. We are really starting to rock and roll with the fall foliage, with peak colors happening up in the Adirondacks. This week, our peak colors is usually about a week and a half away, usually by mid-October for us. And we are going to warm things up. Tonight is not as cold. Lows in the 40s. We have 70s for your Friday, 80s this weekend, and then we finally have some rain entering the picture again by mid next week. We got Super Dirt Week, the trials beginning on Wednesday. Well, it might be a little tough. We got some rain that we have to kind of deal with.
Okay, let's talk about this. Today we are asking for
And I'm told it is going to be a huge event. Not only do they have students, community members, alumni. They made posters. They are so excited for this. They are showing up.
Will I get a fat head?
Oh,
that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Honestly, if I would have told Brenda a few days ago, you may have.
All right. Well, that is great. Yeah, we'll be out there tomorrow.
I'm matching. Let's go, Canastota.
Yeah, we're wearing the colors this morning. We are. Always a great time. It's not easy getting the kids out there at 5:30 in the morning, but we do it.
No, it's not. But when they do, they show up. And
they show up.
Yeah.
It's chilly this morning. Are we going to be that cold tomorrow morning?
Thank goodness.
Great. I will go then.
Yeah. No, we
only send me to the rainy days.
Yeah.
No, a lot. Actually, we should be almost about 10 degrees warmer.
Ooh, look at this.
But yeah, this is one of the U-Haul trucks in Morrisville.
Shield 9 in the windshield there.
Right? Yeah, some of you are like, oh no, I gotta let the car warm up a couple of minutes to defrost, or even try to dig out those ice scrapers. It is 32 in Hamilton. I know Morrisville, you've been around the freezing mark. 38 in Syracuse. This is the coldest morning we've had since the end of April in over 5 months. It's been a minute. We got a few clouds rolling on in, but it is a beautiful day. Despite it being cold now, we are looking great this afternoon. A nice mix of sun and clouds. We're comfortably nice. Highs in the upper 60s to near 70. All
right, thank you, Kate, for the second.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Well, good morning, Morrisville. A little frosty for you. This is what it looks like on some of the cars. This is over in one of the U-Haul lots in Morrisville. Yeah, you're going to be reaching for the ice scraper or having to give your car a couple of minutes to defrost before you head out the door early this morning. Of course, once the sun comes out, that's going to help melt things, but it is a bit cold outside. We've had some frost advisories for a lot of central New York. Tower Cam looks beautiful. I mean, look at this. Stunning. Look at all those colors. Absolutely amazing. All right, Morrisville, you are below freezing. 31 degrees. It is 42 in Fayetteville, 39 in Central Square. So chilly, frosty for a lot of you this morning. Temperatures are slowly climbing. We're going to keep it cool this morning, but this afternoon, feeling very, very comfortable. We got those highs in the upper 60s to even close to 70 degrees, especially out in the Finger Lakes. Not as windy today as it was yesterday, and we're not going to be as cold tonight. No frost issues for tonight. So if you covered up your plants or brought them in or anything like that, you can get them back out today, and then they'll be fine for the next few nights. 40s for overnight lows, and then we got some warmer weather on the way. Tomorrow, we're in the mid to upper 70s, 80s coming at us this weekend. Summer's going to give us one last hurrah here because I really, truly feel this is going to be our last chance at hitting 80 until probably next spring. So take advantage of it, and we're dry, too. So if you plan on going to any of the pumpkin patches, all the fall festivals, I know there's a couple apple festivals this weekend. I mean, the weather is really, really great for it. It's not raining, which is good. Sure, some of you may like it maybe a little cooler, but all things considered, we'll take it because we know we're getting deeper into the season now. Things could be a lot worse around here, but we're looking great. Again, if you have those evening plans for tonight, watching kids fall sports, you're going to want the sweatshirts. That sun angle getting lower and lower, it cools off pretty quickly. And then we just look so nice for the rest of this weekend. I am so looking forward to the one last shot of 80s. The season before, if your pool's still open, I mean, go for it. Why not?
Not in Morrisville.
No, not
See
Morrisville.
that shot?
Don't go for
Holy
it this
moly.
morning. Maybe Sunday. Go for it.
Polar plunge in Morrisville this morning. All right, well, today marks the 7 rounds, and it doesn't look like the weather's going to stop them from working today there, Kate.
No, everything is all good. If you have an eastbound commute, make sure you have those sunglasses ready to go. We have quite the chilly start to our day. We're currently sitting at 38 degrees at the Syracuse airport. It's been more than 5 months since we've had a low this low. And some of you even waking up to frost, especially east of Syracuse, where we've had those frost advisories in effect. A lot of them expire at 8, 9 o'clock today. We're going to have a really nice, comfortably warm day. Highs upper 60s to near 70. Not as cold tonight, 70s tomorrow, 80s this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Summer's last hurrah. And then the rain finally returns for mid next week. At least next week and the holiday weekend doesn't look too shabby right now, but should be more October-like with the temperatures.
You know, I'll say this 7-day has a little bit of everything. It's the full spread here. We got chilly, we got hot, we got rain.
Yeah. That's what October looks like here in central New York. But you know what? I mean, we're still 80s in October.
Yeah. Hey, any day I don't have to put a snowflake icon in is a good day. For October especially.
It's a little frosty, though, in Morrisville.
Some of you may be digging out the ice scrapers.
Oh, don't say that.
Do we have that shot, by the way, guys? Oh, there. Well, we're getting there. Hold on.
Well, we got some pizza color.
Here it comes. Here it comes. He's getting there. Wait, where are you? Get the look. Oh, there it is.
Ah, there it is.
I told you, Frost was in Morrisville. Spotted. See you later.